Hi everyone, this is B, and today I am going to be responding to a question that one of my YouTube subscribers submitted to me. He asked, how do you keep your passion and your love for your partner? Because I've been in a relationship for 4 years. How do I keep the spice in love without doing the same old stuff over and over to keep her interested? First of all, I want to start off by saying that it is not uncommon for relationships to get in a rut. My husband and I have been married for almost 20 years. We'll celebrate our 20th wedding anniversary this year. We've been together for 22 years. And over the years, there have been times when it's kind of gotten a little stale around here. But the first thing I advise you to do is that when you notice that things are getting a little stale, stop immediately and address it. Talk to your girlfriend, talk to your boyfriend, talk to your spouse. It takes somebody saying, hey, what can we do to kind of, spice it up or heat it up if you're married? Disclaimer. And say, look, we kind of got to, spice some things up around here. We're going to have to start doing things because it's easy to get into the groove of going to work and coming home, going to work, paying bills, and coming home. So the moment you notice that, you need to sit down and talk and say, you know what, we've got to do something new. We've got to kind of get out and start doing some things to spice things up. It is a compromise because as you are in a relationship and as you get older, a lot of times your interests change, your priorities change. Me, over the years, I've become a bit of a homebody. Some people might say I'm a bit of a recluse. My husband is a go type person. He likes to constantly go. So we have to meet each other halfway. We have to plan things for in-home because I'm more comfortable at home, and we have to plan things for the outside. And even if your money is funny and you can't afford to buy her flowers every week, perhaps like you did in the beginning, because your priorities have changed and you can't go out all the time, there are inexpensive ways that you can keep your relationship spicy. You can keep it going. You can keep it, full of heat and love. And that's only for the people who are married, by the way. Disclaimer. If you want to do the things that married people do, I got to put that disclaimer in there because I don't want to get in trouble with Jesus. If you want to do the things that married people do, you need to be married, okay? And that might be something to kind of add spice to it. A proposal, might be something that old girl may be looking forward to. But anyway, let me get back on target here. There are so many things. Go back to taking walks together. If it's not in the park, around your neighborhood. Go back to cooking dinner together. Take in a movie together. Have nights where she comes home, if you're married, and you have candles put out, and maybe give her a bubble bath, do her feet, let her soak her feet in some nice warm water after a long day. And if you're married and, like I said, you're budgeting and everything, then plan ahead for things so that you'll have something to look forward to. Plan ahead for a vacation. Plan ahead for a night out. Plan ahead for a weekend away. That way you'll know that at least you're working towards something. Relationships take a lot of work. Like I said, my husband and I have been together for nearly 22 years, and it's not something where you notice that things get stagnant for a moment, you spice it up and it stays spicy. No, you're going to have your highs and lows, and when we notice that things are kind of getting stale around here, we have to immediately address it. It's a compromise. It's 50-50. If you feel like your significant other is going into another direction and you're going into this direction, then you need to take time to talk. Take in each other's new interests that you're taking on, because as you get older, you're going to acquire new interests. Things that you did when you first got together, you're not going to want to do later on in life. Pay attention to your significant other's new interests and start learning more about it. That is just ways that you can keep everything together. It doesn't hurt every once in a while to leave a note on their steering wheel so that when they go to work in the morning, they'll greet it with a nice, have a great day, I love you and I'm thinking of you today, or a shout out on Facebook, or a text throughout the day saying, hey baby, I'm thinking about you. And even if you're in the grocery store and you see some flowers for like $10 and you got an extra $10 in your pocket, on the way home, stop by the grocery store. You don't have to stop by some big, huge FTD place. You can just get them some nice flowers from the grocery store and bring it to her. Every little bit helps. And I know that this advice may not be for the bougie. My heart is more so for the middleman, So a relationship is all about being committed to the cause. The moment you decide that this is the person that you want to spend your forever with, you've got to be committed to doing whatever it takes to keep things tight and right with each other. That's all I got for you. This has been First Lady B. I hope it's been a blessing for you all. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.